So yes, today's topic
Uh,
is food and mood.
okay.
What do you think about it?
Like, how do you say chicken soup?
Aha, chicken soup for soul.
It's very common eat when you feel sick. Well, the moms gives
Aha,
chicken soup.
yeah, that's it. And magically, the sicknesses disappeared.
Yes, maybe I need a soup.
Aha, chicken soup. And so I don't know if it was just because of the healing effect that the chicken soup had on our body, but also because of the care. Because whenever we feel cherished, whenever we feel somebody takes care of us, it is much better to recover because we are emotionally strong.
Yes.
Wow, all right.
Or eat fish.
Aha, yes, that's it. Do you like fish?
Uh, just a little. What I like in, how do you say, filete?
Fillet.
In fillet.
Oh, that's great.
Or esos filetitos capeados que venden.
Yes, it's breaded fillets. Oh,
Or I like shrimp cocktail.
whoa, that's delicious.
Yes.
And what?
On,
Yes.
only that because the fish soup I don't like.
Yeah, some people don't like fish soup. Fish soup. Well, you know what? I think that fish is necessary. It's very important in our nutritious because it contains many nutritious substances. Some minerals, for example, that are necessary for us to be okay. And well, I think that there is a relation between nutritious and health, of course. But well, some people don't like vegetables, some people don't like fruit, some people don't eat meat, for example, vegetarians or vegan people.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? What do you usually eat?
Well, I eat uh, for all the food that exists, but some kinds of food make me feel bad because I have uh, colitis.
Oh my. So what is the food that you shouldn't eat?
Uh, well, bananas,
Uh,
eggs, just a little. Uh, how do you say derivados lácteos?
dairy products.
Dairy products because produce me inflammation, inflammation,
Inflammation.
inflammation.
Stomach inflammation.
Yes.
Oh my. You know what? I remember that my daddy had also that problem. And so the doctor told him that he had a irritable colon. So he couldn't eat garlic, he couldn't eat onion either, and some vegetables like tomato, potato.
Oh, potatoes produce inflammation a lot.
Oh my. Oh, and they are delicious. But anyway, if it is not appropriate for you to eat them, you have to obey the doctor.
Yes, include when the vegetables like cauliflower and broccoli,
Flour.
produce inflammation.
Mm. Yeah, so it is much more recommendable not to eat them.
Yes. Well, I like a lot the broccoli.
Oh, that's delicious. I like it very much with butter, steamed broccoli with butter and cheese, manchego cheese.
Oh, yes.
So,
It's very yummy.
yeah, yummy. All right. And what is the food that you can eat and that you enjoy?
Mm, well, I like um, so much the salads with
Oh,
lettuce,
lettuce.
carrots, tomatoes, uh, avocado. It's aguacate.
Oh, yeah, avocado is.
Avocado. Yes, I like so much the salads with the how do you say germen de trigo?
Oh my. You know what? I don't know how to say that, but let me look for it. I promise to say it to you in a couple of minutes.
Yes, teacher.
Germen de trigo. Germen de trigo. Okay. So just give me a moment. Ah, wheat germ.
With yam. Okay.
Wheat germ. I am going to write it on the chat so that you can see it. Wheat germ.
With yam. Okay. It's delicious with lemon.
Ah, so much. Yeah, too much. And you know what? What I really enjoy eating with salads is also a little of pepper, a little of celery, and a little of onion, but the small ones. I don't remember how to say them.
Cambrai?
Cambrai onions. Yes, they are delicious in slices.
Yes.
Okay.
I like a salad. Uh, the recipe give, gives me my grandmother, and she prepares the carrots en rayada, ¿cómo se dice?
Um, oh my. Give me a moment. Now I don't remember how to say it. Grated. Yes.
Grated, and put a little of cream and mayonnaise,
Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise, and put
Add,
chicken in slices
wow, delicious. So you add
and cilantro.
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 Whoa, delicious. It-
Yes, it's very delicious.
yeah,
I recommend it.
yeah, I am going to try it. I promise to. I like salads very much also. You know what? Something that I recommend also is Toscana salad. Have you tasted Toscana salad?
No.
No, it is a very delicious salad that is prepared with lettuce. You are going to put a lettuce bed, so
Mhm,
some lettuce leaves, and on the lettuce you are going to add some chopped apple. On
mhm,
the chopped apple, you are going to add also some chopped strawberries, some grapes in halves, some cheese
mhm,
cheese dices, Later on, natural yogurt, and on you can add some bilberry and some nuts, some pieces of nuts. Oh, that's really,
Sounds great.
that's really, well, I love it. It's so delicious.
Oh, I try to cook it. Can you give me the recipe, please?
Oh, yes, of course. So you are just going to mix the ingredients. The ingredients are lettuce, apple,
Mm-hmm.
strawberry, later on, vanilla cheese,
Okay.
cherry,
Mm-hmm.
natural yogurt,
Uh-huh.
and finally, nuts.
Oh,
So you mix everything. You chop everything, and later on you mix everything, and it's gonna be really delicious.
okay. Thank you, teacher.
My pleasure. Danielle, welcome. How are you? Danielle, hello. Don't be shy. Maybe he's having some problem. Okay, so let's continue talking about food. You know what? Some people say that there is a relation between mood and food. So they say that we are what we eat. So if we eat deliciously and we eat healthily, then we are going to be happy also. Not only healthy, but also happy. And so let's go to see the next image. Here we are, some exponents of vocabulary, food vocabulary. So I would like you to be reading them, and if you find any that you don't know, please let me know.
Okay, teacher. Meat. Lamb, chicken, pork, beef, and turkey.
Okay,
Seafood, squid,
sweet.
shrimp, lobster, and clam.
Um,
I don't know what is squid and clam.
Squid, calamar, and clam, almejas.
Okay. I don't like the clam.
All right. So, hmm, what about vegetables? Do you know all the vegetables?
um, Peas is like chicharros.
That's it.
Okay. And the other, yes, I know.
Okay. Daniel, what about you? Is there anything that you don't know? Okay. So,
I, uh, Sorry, I just couldn't talk a while ago.
uh,
Uh, what was the question? Again,
that
please.
if there are any vocabulary exponent in the screen that you don't know,
That I do know. Okay.
that you don't know, for example, I don't know.
Don't know.
Yep.
Okay. Um, Glam, for example,
Uh,
is odd word for me. I don't
yeah,
know what does it
it,
mean. Glam.
okay. It means almejas.
Okay. Well, particularly seafood is a kind of food that I don't always eat. So, although I know squid and shrimp and lobster, I don't eat them often. So I could see that I don't know them.
Aha, that's it. Do you like seafood?
A little bit, not so much. I prefer like meat, those kind of restaurants. But seafood, I don't like.
Okay, so what's your favorite food, Daniel?
I could say that is I don't know how to say it in English. In Spanish is cortes. the carne meat cut. I don't know.
No, it's yeah,
Something like that. I prefer that in asparagus in Spanish. I know what's
sorry.
called meat. Yeah, some guacamole, puree. I don't remember. Yeah, that's the kind of food that I enjoy. Seafood, I don't like seafood so much.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go to drinks. Any word that is non-familiar for you?
Any food that is not familiar.
Yeah, any food exponent, vocabulary exponent. For example, wine, water, coffee, milk, soda, juice.
Um, mm, well, I could say that also seafood is things that maybe I didn't understand the question, that I do know or that I don't know.
Yeah, that you don't know what it
You don't know.
means.
Uh, well, like I said, seafood is something like I don't eat often, so I don't know so much about seafood.
Yeah, so it is not non-familiar, not too much familiar
Mm,
for you.
no, that's here like vegetable, carrot, garlic. What is the
What I believe?
garlic?
Where is it?
On the coast, next to
Don't care.
yeah.
So you are talking about this one. Garlic. Yes, it means ajo.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I can say that almost everything in that graph, I know them except
Excellent.
by seafood.
All right, pretty good. Thank you very much. So, you know what? I would like you to talk to me about, well, I would like you both to talk to everybody about any nice recipe that you like to prepare and try to describe the ingredients, the procedure.
Okay. Maybe she could start first,
Okay.
unless she wants me to start.
How do you prepare it?
Who are you asking to?
To you.
That's
Uh,
me. Okay. Well, the recipe, I don't prepare food often, so maybe I could say uh, mm, I'm not so good with food. I could say that arroz, rice, I could prepare a dish of rice. I put the rice in water and I put it to put like the water, wait until the water is hot. And after that, I remove the water and start to put condiments in the rice, like comino and some
cumin,
vegetables. What?
cumins.
Yeah, cummins.
Cumins?
Cummins, okay. And for example, I like to put a little bit of banana slices in the
Oh,
rice, so
eh,
they have a sweeter taste. Particularly, I enjoy sweet food, so I try to include sweeteners to everything that I eat.
wow.
That's almost everything that I can prepare. I'm not so good.
But you know what? It sounds delicious.
Yeah, it is.
Excellent. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, Flor, what about you? Any recipe that you would like to share with us?
Um, well, um, uh, I like to prepare the uh, how do you say arroz con leche, rice milk
Right,
or milk,
rice and milk.
rice and milk. Uh, this is a recipe for my grandmother. I love how do you cook my grandmother. Well, she prepares the rice when she put to cook the rice in milk and condensada milk.
Condensed milk.
Condensed milk. And put sugar slowly and add slowly and remove for a long time. Since the rice is soft, and there are put cinnamon.
Whoa.
How do you say pasas?
Raisins.
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 For the last, you put a lechera in the just a little in the rice and milk.
Oh, Jesus, it sounds really delicious.
Yes, the ingredient, I don't know how to say, secret is put the rice and boil it in the two milk, normal milk and condensed milk.
Ah, yeah, that's it. That's what I thought. Because sometimes when we boil it with water, and we don't add milk, it's not the same.
Yes.
Plastic, huh?
Yes. And milks give a lot of flavor and they kind of texture the rice.
Oh, hey, thank you very much.
You're
I
welcome.
think it's called like rice pudding, no? And maybe some people say that name, no?
Yes,
Rice
and
pudding.
Rice pudding, yes. Yes, you're right.
I remember that in a restaurant they had the translation for the Mexican traditional food, and they write it as rice pudding. But I don't know if that's the right translation.
Oh, hey, that's great. Yes, because if it is not very, well, it has to be a little creamy also.
Yeah, yeah, it changes the recipe. Maybe it's another one.
Wow, thank you. Okay, pretty good. Okay, kids. Now let's see this one. Please, Daniel, could you tell us what you usually have for breakfast?
The first one from the left in the coffee and then some eggs. Also, sometimes I eat cereal since I have to go out faster as possible, so I just eat cereal. And when I have time, I prepare some hotcakes with juice. I don't know what's that. Yeah, or coffee.
Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you very much. And what about your?
for the breakfast, well, I drink oatmeal smoothie with apple or papaya. Papaya. And coffee, piece of bread. When I have time, I prepare eggs with tomato and onion, just a little of chili, and that's it.
Hey, that sounds delicious. That's it. Okay, and please tell me about time. What time do you regularly eat breakfast? What about you?
Usually, since I start working at 8 a.m., I work remotely, so I wake up and sometimes I don't eat breakfast until like 11 or more than that. So I have worked that, but it's now the schedule is since 8 until 11. Sometimes this.
That's it. Yes. So all the time we eat, it's according to. Well, no, it's, yes. Thank you very much. And what about you?
I remember taking breakfast at 5 in the morning and the rest at 8 o'clock because it's the hour when I uh, stay in the work.
Where you when you stay at work.
Stay at work, and at the weekend, maybe at 10 or 11. I don't have an hour specific.
Whenever you are hungry, that's it.
Yes, or when I wake up, take my breakfast.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, excellent. Very good. And so, what do you think is the most important meal during the day?
Well, the doctor says it's the breakfast because it's the most important. It's the, how do you say, llena el tanque,
It feels
All the
up.
time. Feel the time.
full the tank. Yes.
Feel.
Okay, Daniel, what's your opinion?
I would say the same because it's the part of the day that usually you have more work or you start all your routine, so you need too much energy to accomplish everything that you have planned for your day, and you have to have this energy to
Mhm.
start working. So that's the most important meal.
Yeah, meal.
Fruit you can take.
Excellent. Yes, you're right. I have also heard that breakfast is the most important meal that we take because you are going to have energy from that time on to do all the activities that you have planned or that are part of your routine.
Yeah.
That's it. Excellent. And another question. What do you regularly eat for dinner? What about you, Flor?
Um, our dinner, well, uh, I try to eat salad, soup, uh, or just a little to chicken or meat.
That's great. A little of chicken or a little of beef.
Meat.
Okay, that's it. Well, meat can be chicken, can be fish, can be pork, can be beef.
Or
That's
tuna.
what I was going to ask you. What's the difference between meat, beef and meat?
I beg your pardon, Daniel. What's the difference between
Between meat and beef.
meat is all kind of animal. It could be chicken, it could be dog, it could
So,
be pork, and beef is cow. Yeah,
wow, understand.
cow. So, for example, a beef steak is bistec de res.
Steak. That is the word that I was looking at a
Yeah,
while ago. Steak.
beef steak. And if you
Steak.
want bistec de puerco, then it is pork steak.
Steak. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Guess what? Now I would like you to see this. Ta-da! Those are some funny phrases. So
Means
I would like you to read them and tell me what is your favorite.
All are funny, but I I like that day one. I have removed all the bad food from the house. It was delicious.
That's so funny. Yeah, I love it also. What about you, Daniel? You know what? The one that I like very much was the third one. Ways to get. I need a verb there. Ways to get to my heart. Number one, buy me food. Number two, make me food. And number three, that's so funny.
Yeah, that's funny too.
Yeah. And so for you, Daniel, what's your favorite?
Actually, say what was my favorite, but it was silent my mic, so I
Ah,
said it again. It's day one. I have removed all the bad food from the house. It was delicious. That's what I often do in my house. I remove all the bad food.
so that's nice. All right. Daniel, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Uh, some people used to say that if you want to get to a man's heart, you have to start from the stomach. Is it true?
Well, it depends. Not every man, but it works for the most of them. Yeah. So you can try. Yeah. If you have that skill, you have to use it.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. More than the physical part.
Hey, that's it. Yes, because I thought then it is not too difficult to get a man's heart, because a woman's heart, Jesus Christ, it is so complicated. So, Flor, why do you think that we are so complicated, we women?
Sometimes I think the women are how do you say incomprendidas?
Non understand, not yeah,
non
not
understood.
understood.
Non understood.
Yes, but you know what? Let me tell you something, Gerd. I am 51 years old and I can't understand myself. So it has been something difficult for me. So I think if I can't understand myself, how I could understand the others.
Yeah, that's a point.
That's it. So, Daniel, do you consider that we women are difficult to understand?
uh, I won't generalize that, but it depends how are you as a man too. Because if you complicate things too, or overthink things, things are going to be complicated. But if you try to, like the saying says, love them instead of try to understand them, you are going to be more happier.
Yeah, that's it. You're right. Yeah, some people used to say that we are very complicated, but I think that we are not as complicated as people think, because
Hmm,
it's just a question of communication, I guess.
yeah.
All right, thank you very much. So now, do you want to talk about any other phrase, or that's enough?
Mm, I won't be impressed with technology until I can download food. Yeah, that's something that we don't have currently. We don't have. I expect
Yeah, that's
that
it.
in the future it will be so nice.
Yeah. So figure out you are in your office and suddenly you are hungry, and instead of calling to Uber Eats or kind of like that,
Mm-hmm.
you download food and that's it.
It's just only,
Yeah, and that's ready.
although you will have to have a good internet connection, so your meal is going to be uh, it's not going to be tasteful.
Yeah, and it's
Uh,
gonna be hot and ready.
yeah, and that's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Daniel. Flor, what about you?
I like love at first bite.
That's so beautiful.
Yes,
So
and
romantic.
when you eat a delicious pizza or a hamburger. The street hamburgers are more delicious than the others served in the restaurants.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's true.
You know what? Here, where in the place where I live, there is a hamburger restaurant that, wow, it's so good. The hamburgers they serve are big, so big,
Yeah.
and they have fresh meat. They have also lots of more ingredients, for example, tomato, avocado, lettuce, cheese, Oaxaca cheese, panela cheese, and they also used to have some sausages. They also used to add some mushroom, and oh, they are really delicious, enormous but delicious.
That sounds delicious. And they let you choose what you or like customize your hamburger.
Aha, yes. If you want avocado or pineapple,
Mm, sounds great.
so that's nice.
Actually, there's a restaurant like the one you describing here in my town. Where did you say you were from?
I am living in Ecatepec in San Cristobal.
Oh, we are not so uh, far away from each other. I'm actually in Texcoco, Estado de Mexico,
Oh,
and there is a restaurant called Las Hamburguesas del Chef, Chef Hamburgers,
oh,
and also they have those kind of hamburgers that you described.
geez, that's so good. Yes, and it is not very far. Here, the
Yeah,
name of the restaurant is Checo's Burger.
Chef, okay, I'm going to look for it.
If you come to San Cristobal, look for the
A
market.
little
Next to the
market.
place, you will find Checo's Burger. And wow, they are really good.
Okay, it is near the plaza. That's called what's the name of this mall that is located near Ciudad Azteca?
Ah, no, it is far from there. Eh,
Ah, okay.
yeah, it is near San Cristobal downtown, Presidencia Municipal.
Oh,
So it
oh,
is,
it's a little bit.
yeah, it's very near to Patio Catepec.
Oh, I have heard about that mall.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm going to go for the direction.
yeah.
Yeah,
Whenever you want to come, just tell me and I will give you the correct address.
okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. So what about you, Flor? Why don't you
Um,
recommend?
yes, for my home there are street hamburgers, the hamburgers of Doña Leo,
Oh,
and very delicious. There are bigs. Uh, she is the only person who prepares the hamburger, not another person. She prepares all and only have another employee who pack the hamburger, but she don't let the other employee touch the hamburger. And well, she prepares with uh, well, how do you say rebanada gruesa de carne,
thick slices
thick slices
of meat.
of meat,
Oh,
uh, Oaxaca cheese,
yes.
uh, yellow cheese,
Mm,
Mm,
uh, mayonnaise,
mayonnaise,
uh, mayonnaise, mostaza, how do you,
mustard.
mustard, onion, tomato, lettuce, um, rajas,
So chili pepper, hot chili pepper.
hot chili pepper, but the the quantity of Oaxaca cheese is like I don't know. It's a lot.
Wow.
It's very delicious.
Yes, that's more
Sounds
than
good.
10.
Yes, and you have to stay like an hour for attendant.
Hey, so it worthwhile.
Yes, some people buy a hamburger with double meat
Oh,
or triple meat, and this is a big hamburger, bro.
so enormous. I think so. And where do you live?
I live in Zahualcoyotl in a colony, uh,
A section?
a section.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's Valle de Aragon.
Aha. All right. Hey, that's a very good
I thought Valle
suggestion.
de Aragón was Ecatepec.
Yeah.
Uh, well, I live in the
Yeah.
first section, is Nesa, and the second and the third, there are
Yeah,
Ecatepec.
Ah, that's it. Hey, we are not so
mm,
far.
that's why. Actually, we are so near each other.
Yeah, that's it. I thought that you were living in other states because most of the students that we have are from Sinaloa, Sonora, Yucatan, and we have also some students in other countries. For example, in the next class, we have some students from Ecuador, from Guatemala, Belize, Sweden, and United States.
Sweden? Wow,
Yes, that's it.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's
so good.
good.
It's so nice. I like it so much because you can talk about many different topics and know about
Mhm.
different cultures. And so
Yeah,
it would be very nice that we share that those kind of hamburgers that we have um, to talk to them how they are, how good they are.
exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, and they can tell us how are the hamburgers in their countries too,
Yeah, it
because they're so different.
yeah, that's it. You know what? I tasted the hamburgers in the United States. Uh,
Yeah.
I I ate hamburgers in Indiana, and I didn't
Mhm.
like them. They are not good.
No, and
Terrible.
actually, hamburgers are from USA. You know, that's
Yeah, that's it.
the origin.
They are
So
original from there, but
yeah,
they are the worst hamburgers I have tasted ever.
yeah, I imagine that.
Yeah, you know,
Although we can, yeah,
yeah, no, it's okay. I'm sorry.
no, we cannot say that all hamburgers in USA are bad, no, but
No,
not, they are not like the ones in here. They have not that special thing.
at least the experience I had was not good. But you're right.
Yeah,
Can say that in all the United States because I just went to Indiana.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you know what? I would like to talk to you about something. Well, in fact, this is the last conversation class in the course because next week we are going to have the exam, the final exam. And this time, the next time is going to be useful for you so that you can catch up with some activities that you could be missing. And well, something that I strongly recommend kids is that if you have finished with all the activities, then why don't you check up the ones that had lower scores so that you redo them and then you can get a higher score. I think that we can use time, we can take advantage of time working with the platform. Of course, if you need any explanation or any help, here I am. And so email me or uh, call me by phone or even send me a WhatsApp. I am in the group with y'all. So
Oh,
Whenever you send any message to Joel, I receive it too.
I
Yes.
hope I never said something bad about you because I didn't know.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay. No, no. Yeah, that's actually something I wanted to ask because in every activity, when I had a low score, I tried it again until I had the 100. But in some cases, I couldn't try because they were like general tests. And
Aha.
actually, you told me that I cannot try that again. So I cannot do math. I just can practice. That's what you recommended me.
Yeah, so unfortunately, the exams are just to be done just once. And
Mhm.
so, as it is not possible to redo the exams, but there are some assignations that can be redone. So, if you want to do them again, you are in the possibility to do that, to do them so that you can be higher scored.
Okay. And in case, for example, when I enter the website, I see in assignment section that I don't have any pending assignments. But in the course section, I have in every unit, I have like 9 out of 36 or 3 of 25. That doesn't mean that I have very low progress, or what does that low mean?
No, don't worry. You know what? Well, some of the characteristics of this platform is that they offer plenty of activities for you to practice, but they are too much. They are kind of like 40 activities per unit. So
Yeah.
it's an enormous number. So we know that you are very busy. This is not your only activity. So we don't assign too many activities for you because indeed it is very difficult for you to be working with a platform, and
Mhm.
so we dosify.
So we can practice with them, no, if we have the time.
Oh yes, of course. And
Okay.
yeah, so whenever you finish the course, you will also be able to continue practicing in the platform
Okay. Good.
that you can.
Uh, yeah. And the last question that I had is about the last project, the one that you have to do a yeah, like a presentation in PowerPoint.
Ah yes.
I was wondering if we only have to upload to send you the PowerPoint presentation, or we have to present it in some class or something like
Yeah,
that.
we are supposed to be presenting it in this class today, but it was too quick. I didn't give you
Yeah.
time off. So don't worry. We are going
Okay.
to consideration.
Okay, and
Okay.
the presentation sent by mail, teacher?
Yes, by emailing.
By
If
email.
Okay. And the deadline is next Sunday, no? Next
yes,
Sunday today. I don't know.
yes, that's it.
Okay. Because when I saw the first email that you sent for the previous project, it said like December 30, and I
Yeah.
was like, a month.
So
Well, that's good, but I think that's the end of the course and then the last exam. I don't know.
yeah, I'm
I was a
sorry.
little bit confused. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a mistake because I was sending more information about any other things. And when I
Mm,
realized I had mistook the date, I said, Maggie, what happens to you?
yeah, yeah. I thought that you copy pasted the last email, the
Aha,
previous
yeah.
one,
And so I
the
didn't
last year.
pay attention that the directions were the correct ones.
Okay. Yeah, no, no problem. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your participation, for your attention, and for your attendance. You are brilliant students. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you,
Thank
teacher.
you.
See you too.
And it
Excuse me,
was a
teacher.
pleasure.
I'm Pilar.
Hello.
I had to go out, but I understand all the people said, and I have only one question. Then, what about the speaking exam
The speaking project.
project? Yes.
So you have to prepare a PPT, PowerPoint presentation, and send it to me by email. So that's all.
And I don't have to speak and explain my presentation?
If it is possible, but it is a little difficult to add some audio file, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
I committed a mistake. I should have sent it to you before. So as I sent it to you until Sunday, there wasn't time enough for you to prepare everything as it was necessary to do. So don't worry, it's okay.
Okay. Then next Tuesday, we don't have to be in the platform, in the Zoom?
No, this was the last conversation class.
Okay. And we only finish all the assignments and improve our low scores, and that's all.
Yeah, but don't forget that next week you are going to be doing the final exam. It's called
Yes.
Review Units 6 to 10.
Then I have to wait for my schedule for the final exam.
No, it's going to be available for you since Monday.
Oh, in the platform.
Yep, it's in the platform.
But is
Okay.
it good that we practice so the unit 6 through the 10, no? So we can prepare to this exam?
Yes, that's it, from units 6 to 10.
So, okay.
And in case in C1 is for units 1 to 5, teacher?
That's it, from units 1 to 5.
Okay, teacher.
And is
Then
it going to be a final exam at the end of all this course? But is from 1 to 10?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, it was for level B2. But you who are in C1, it's from unit 1 to 5, and for C1 plus, it's for units 6 to 10.
for B2 is from what?
1 to 10. No, I'm sorry, 6 to
What?
too much.
Again, please.
Yeah, for
B2?
B2, it's 6 to 10. Yeah, that's for B2.
Okay.
Great.
But we have new exercises about these units in the platform.
Next week, yes. It's just the exam, not more exercises, just the exam.
Oh, just the exam. But we can study again the units 6 to 10 for B1, B2.
Yes, you can do it so that you can be more prepared.
Reinforce the information, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much, Miss Maggie. I was enchanted with your class, and I hope find you in other course. Thank you very much.
Thanks to you. You are excellent students. I was delighted also to be working with you.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much. See you. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.